to Barre with Mary. We have a full body bar class today. So for equipment, you're going to use a set of light weights and a yoga block. Now if you don't have this equipment, no worries. For the weights, you could totally use a couple cans of beans or fill some water bottles. For the block, you could use just a big hardcover book, like Harry Potter style, one of the later Harry Potter style books. If you don't have that either, you could always grab, if you have a Pilates ball, that could fill in as well. So go ahead and grab what you need, set it off to the side, your weights, and grab your block in your hands. Take your feet really wide, keeping all 10 toes pointing at me. Squeeze the block between the hands, inhale. Exhale, bend into the right knee, coming into a lateral lunge. Now take a moment here, really push the inner thighs away from each other. Pull the right hip bone back, and feel length through both sides of the waist. From here, skater lunges, go left and right. Take it left, take it right, beautiful. Now as you move to side here, I want you to feel the majority of your weight back into your heels. The heart is lifting up into the block, and your hips are really actively reaching back behind you. So you're starting to heat up through the hamstrings and through the glutes. You're gonna meet me to the right. In 4, 3, 2, hold it to the right, extend the arms out in front of you. Squeeze the block between the palms, draw the arm bones back, and just start to squeeze the block in. Yeah, you've got it. As you squeeze the block, feel your pectoral muscles, your chest muscles fire. Broaden across the collarbones, and soften the shoulder blades down the back. 8 more, go, 8. Maybe you pull your right hip back 1 more inch, you're here for 4, 3, 2, quarter turn to the right, bring the block to the inside of your right foot. Left hand comes onto the block, inhale, right arm twist high to the sky. Now any variation here that feels good for you, you could rock forward and back. You could circle through the right wrist. Big breath in. As you exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat. Shift your left hand to the outside of the block and step back into your high plank with the block in between your hands. Squeeze your thumbs in towards each other. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, I want you to lift up through the low belly and keep your pelvis as stable as possible. Your left hand is going to tap the block and come back to the mat. Switch. Right hand tap and a right hand down. Pick it up. Go left, mat, right, mat. Yes. Now I want you to bring your focus here to your pelvis. As we move from side to side in the hands, I want you to be sure you're not lifting the hip of the hand that's lifting. So you're using your abdominal strength to keep your hips square to the floor. Go 4, 3, 2, last one, downward dog, hips lift high. Take a big breath in and let it go. As always, I encourage you to take any variation that feels good for you here. Maybe sway the hips or shake out the head. One more time, breathe in. And as you exhale, step your right foot forward. Take the block in your hands and quarter turn for a wide leg forward fold facing me. Toes are rotated to parallel. Legs are too, I guess. And then just take a moment to enjoy the stretch. Let your head be really heavy, let the neck release. And then bend the knees, drive the heels into the mat, grab your block between your hands as you slowly roll yourself up, 1 vertebrae at a time. When you reach the top, block comes to the heart, bend into the left knee. Hips reach back, hold this position. Push your inner thighs away from each other. Draw your left hip bone back and really push down into both heels. Skater lunges, right and left. Take it right, take it left, yeah. So now, with the second time through, maybe you can take your feet a little wider. Feel a little bit more opening through the inner thighs. Maybe you can reach your hips back and down just a little bit more, building a little bit more heat into the hamstrings and the glutes. This time, you're gonna meet me to the left. In 4, 3, 2, hold it left, extend the block out in front of you. Draw in on the block, soften your shoulders, and then start to squeeze in. Go, little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze. As you squeeze the block, press your inner thighs away from each other and really pull your left hip bone back. Soften the shoulders and broaden and open across the chest. Go 8. We take it to the left. In 4, 3, 2, quarter turn to the left. Bring the block to the inside of your left foot. Right hand comes onto the block. Left hand twists high to the sky. And again, feel free to take any variation that feels good in your body here. Just warming up. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. One more time, the block comes in between your hands. You step back to a high plank. Tap down onto your forearms, forearm plank. And then spin your block the wide way and bring your hands to either edge of it. So my forearms are in this beautiful 11 shape. I want you to squeeze your hands in on the block. Draw your heart forward and energetically push your heels back. From here, just start to squeeze the block. Go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now please know you can always drop your knees for a little bit more support here. I want you to feel the front low ribs knitting together and drawing up to the ceiling. Feel your pubic bone lifting up towards your belly button as your low belly draws up to the sky. You're here for 8. You'll hold it in 6. You're here for 4, 3. Hold the squeeze in on the block. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, I want you to feel your sitting bones draw towards one another as you lift up through your pelvic floor. Hold here for 4. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. Child's pose, big toes together. Knees open wide. You can ditch the block, or you can bring your hands to rest on top of the block, opening up the chest just a little bit more. Take a big breath in and let it go. Roll up to seated. So your legs are out in front of you, and bring your block with you here as you lay back on your back. So just go ahead and set your block to the side so it's out of your way. Find a tabletop position with the legs. So the knees flow right over the hips and the toes a little bit higher than the knees. Extend the arms up to the ceiling, inhale. As you exhale, it's just the right leg that lowers down. And you inhale, lift, switch, exhale, left leg lower, and left leg lift. Keep going, it's right leg lower, and right leg lift, it's left leg. If you want a little bit more, we're gonna take opposite arm back, draw it in, opposite arm reaches. So as your right leg lowers, your left arm reaches back. And as your left leg lowers, your right arm reaches back. As you reach everything out, I want you to exhale. And I want you to bring your focus to keeping your low spine completely still. So we're not letting our low spine arch up to the ceiling. As you reach everything out, you're going to exhale, and you're going to wrap the sides of the waist in toward midline. You're going to feel the front low ribs drawing in and down towards the mat. And then again, really feel your pubic bone lifting upward towards your belly button. 4 more, go 4. And center, yeah, exhale, reach it out, 3. And center, beautiful everybody, 2 more. I'm saying that like I can see you, I'm sure it does look beautiful. Now this time I want you to take the right leg just halfway down and hold it. Grab your block. Bring your block to the front of your left thigh. Left hand pushes into the block. Right hand pushes into the block, beautiful, take a breath in. As you exhale, I want you to push your hands into the block as hard as you can. Now in opposition, I want you to pull your left thigh bone back as you push your hands forward. So it's the left thigh drawing in and the hands pushing forward to help really activate the deep core. Now if this is too much, your right toes can tap down, okay? Take a breath in here. As you exhale, you can stay where you are, or you can extend your right leg all the way to straight. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Now as you exhale, push into the block. It's inhale, release, and exhale, push. 2 more times. Inhale, and exhale, push. The last time goes lift. You're gonna hold your right leg low, just push into the block holds. Go a little push, hold, you got it. Go a little push, hold. Feel the deep core fire here. 4 more times, it's 4. Back to tabletop in 3. Yes, you got it, 2. Bring the right leg back in, tabletop position. Take your block over to your right thigh bone. Right hand, left hand, inhale. Exhale, lower your left leg halfway down and push your hands into the block with everything you have. Pull your right thigh bone back. Press your hands forward. And again, no, left toes can tap down at any point for a little bit more support. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you can stay right here, or you can extend your left leg all the way to straight. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, you lower, pushing into the block. It's inhale, release the push, and exhale, push with all your might. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Yes, notice if you're tensing in your face. Try to soften through your face 2 more times. It's inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Last one goes up. Now I want you to hold that low position, just push into the block, hold. You press in, hold. Drawing your right thigh back and pushing your hands in 4 more, go 4. Back to tabletop in 3. Yeah, you got it, 2. Tabletop position. Bring the block in between the hands and extend it straight up to the sky. Squeeze the inner thighs together and know that you can stay right here with the knees bent, or you're gonna extend both legs straight to the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, both arms, both legs reach out. 2, 3, 4, we draw them in. 2, 3, squeeze in on the block and reach, and reach, and reach. We take it in. 2, 3, 2 more times. You rest. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. We pull it in. 3, 2. Last one goes out. 4, 3. Hold it right there. Squeeze the block. Squeeze your inner thighs. Take a big inhale. Exhale, draw the hip bones in towards one another. And then maybe reach the limbs out. Just 1 more inch. Hold and breathe for 4. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. Hug your knees in. Set the block down. And take a moment to just rock from side to side. Releasing out through the hips and the neck. Take a breath in. As you exhale, rock and roll yourself up and over, all 4s. You want to have your block just right next to your right hand. And 1 weight comes into your right hand. You're going to extend that weight long behind you. Palm faces your right hip. Now, left leg is going to extend out. You are more than welcome to keep the toes tucked here, or for a little balance challenge, find a bird dog position, lifting the left leg all the way up. Inhale, arm and leg lower and tap. Exhale, they lift. It's inhale, tap. And exhale, lift. We're going to stay nice and slow for this first variation, okay? As you lift the limbs, I want you to really use your exhale and find that deep core engagement that you just established in that flat pack series we just finished. So as you lift arm and leg, we're exhaling. We're wrapping the sides of the waist in. We're lifting the low belly up to the sky, and we're not letting the shape of our low back change. 2 more times. It's inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. The last one down. Hold the lift. We pulse everything up. Go little lift, little up, little up. Soften through the left elbow. Soften through both shoulders. And then feel your weight shift up and over to the left. Just a little bit. So we're not jutting our right hip bone out to the right. 8 more. Go 8. Go 6. Here for 4. 3, 2, hold that lift, inhale. Exhale, flip your right palm to face the floor. Nice and slow, I want you to sweep your right arm out to the side, and then all the way up and overhead. And then we reverse that semicircle all the way back. 4 counts, go 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 counts, go back. 3, 2, yeah, right arm sweeps out, and up, 4 counts, reverse it. Now lift up through your left hip so your pelvis stays nice and square. You squeeze it back. 2. Last time, sweep it overhead for 4, 3. Hold that sweep. Flip your right thumb up to the sky. 1 more time, we pulse arm and leg. Go little lift, little lift. You're going to set the weight down. And we're going to take our right hand onto the block in 8, 7, 6, a little longer through the limbs. For 3, for 2, set the weight down. Right hand comes on the block. Lower the left toes. Step back, high plank. Now feel free to adjust your block so both hands are under your shoulders. You are welcome to stay on your toes. I am going to tap my knees down and curl my heels to the seat for these push-ups. Go down for 2. Rest it up for 2. It's inhale, lower, and exhale, press. Now as you come down, your elbows are going to go back at about a 45-degree angle here. Notice if you're dropping your chin to your chest. Really open up to the front of the throat and push the back of your head back, almost like you're pushing into a headrest. Now take this one down halfway and hold it there. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and take it little down, little up, little down, little up. Nice and long through the sides of the waist. Soften through the shoulders. Here for 8, here for 6, here for 4, 3, 2, puppy dog pose. Push the block out of the way. Lift your hips high and then melt your forehead down into the mat. Take a big breath in and let it go, letting your heart melt down. Stay where you are. I'm just going to spin myself around so that I'm still facing you for the other side. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Come back to all fours. Bring the block just on the inside of your left hand. Grab the weight in your left hand. Extend the left arm back behind you, getting it as straight as you can. Right leg is going to extend out. It's an amazing option to keep your toes tucked. Or if you want that little extra balance challenge, float your right leg all the way up to the sky. 2 counts, we lower to tap. 2 counts, we exhale, lift. It's inhale down and exhale up. Find just a little bend in your right elbow. And really actively feel your left hip bone drawing back and pressing slightly over to the right here. So that we're not jutting our pelvis out to the left, but staying nice and square between our right hand and our left shin. Take it down, lift it up. 2 more times, inhale and exhale. The last one goes down. Now we're gonna hold the up. It's a little pulse, go little lift, little lift. Feel your left pinky finger reaching long and up. So I want you to see how straight you can get your left arm here. Notice if your right hip starts to drop. Lift up to the abdominals and see if you can find the same stability you found during our opening plank series when we were tapping the block. Keeping our hips nice and square by using the strength of the abdominals. Go 8, go 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold the lift, inhale. Exhale, spin your left palm down so it faces the floor. Nice and slow, hit that semicircle. Out, 2, 3, 4, sweep it back. 2, 3, 4, take it out, out, and up, you take it back. 2. So really big range of motion. If it is too much with the weight, just go ahead and ditch the weight, okay? So here you're getting into all of the muscles that support the shoulder joint, all of the muscles that support the rotator cuff. 2 more, go out, and up, and up, and up. You take it back, and back, and back. Last time sweeps, 4, 3, hold it overhead, flip your left thumb up, start to pulse it, little up, little up. Could you get your right leg a little straighter? Could you find a little more softness through your shoulders? And a little bit more lift to the back side of the ribs. Go 8, go 6, left hand to the block in 4, 3, 2, set the weight down, bring the left hand to the block. Lower the right toes, step back, high plank. Feel free to adjust your hands so they're under your shoulders. Again, I'm gonna tap my knees down. You don't have to. 2 counts, we lower in that push-up. 2 counts, we press. It's inhale down and exhale, press. If you're feeling really strong, do this from your toes. I like coming to my knees because I get a little bigger range of motion here. Notice if you're letting your chin lead the charge. I want you to press the back of the head back and really feel your chest lead. Now this time take it halfway down, hold it. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and pulse it. Go a little down, little up, little down, little up. Downward dog is where we're going in 8. Go 6, here for 4, 3, 2, press up, downward dog. Just let the block get out of your way. Feel free to pedal through the feet. Maybe shake the head out. Just take a moment here. Big inhale and a big exhale. Lock your hands and feet to meet. Gather both weights. Then drive down through your heels as you slowly roll yourself all the way up, bringing your weights with you. When you reach the top, once you reach your arms out in front of you, flip your palms up to face the ceiling. Bicep curl in and out. Go in and reach. Yes. So take a moment, maybe close your eyes. Oftentimes, when we extend our arms out in front of us, especially when they have weights in them, we like to shift our weight back into our heels. I want you to put a little bit more weight into your big toe mount and your pinky toe mount. Now soften your knees and really check in with your abdominals. Feel the same wrapping in sensation that we had during our plank and during our bird dog series. You're here for 4. Feel free to open your eyes anytime. 2 more times, go in. Now I want you to stop just halfway and pulse the arms, little lift, little lift. So if you're newer to bar, we use light weights and we do high repetition. So light weight can even mean no weight, just body weight. At any point, if you notice that your shoulders are creeping to your ears, I want you to set your weights down. You have 8 more pulses here. Go, 8, go 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it there, flip your palms to face each other. Draw your arms out, find this goal post position. Now from here, you're gonna rotate your palms down. You're gonna stack right over left. We squeeze it back, we lift it up, rotate down. This time it's left over right. Squeeze it back, lift it up, let's go to tempo. Go, rotate, right, squeeze, lift, take a rotate, left, squeeze. Yeah, keep going, switching sides every time. Now as you pull the elbow tips back, I want you to pull the front low ribs in towards one another. So we're not letting the rib cage flare open. 4 more times, go 4. It's like a little cheerleader move, right? You take it, 3. I had someone say to me, gosh, I bet you were a cheerleader. I was not. My high school didn't even have cheerleaders. Last one. I went to a really hippie high school. Hold it there, inhale. Exhale, extend the arms long. Palms are facing me. Press the arms straight back. Go. Little press. There's your fun fact about Mary today. She went to a super hippie high school. Soften the shoulders down your back. Extend the arms even longer. And draw the front low ribs in towards one another. You're here for 16, 15. It's a hold. And then you're done with your weights today. Could you get your arms a little straighter? You're here for 8. You've got it. 6. Here for 4. 3. Hold the press back. Inhale. Exhale, arms get straighter. They press back 1 more inch and you soften your shoulders down. You hold for 4. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Set your weights up to the side. Amazing work. Inhale, scoop the arms up to the sky. Right side tricep stretch. Grab a hold of the elbow. Press your head back. And then maybe it feels good to take a little side bend here up and over to the left. A little intermission before we transition into our thigh work. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Come to center, switch sides. Left hand draws down your back. Grab a hold of the elbow tip, and then maybe you take a big side bend up and over to the right. Pressing your head back into your forearm. Big inhale. And a big exhale. Come back to center, release your arms, grab your block. You're going to bring your block underneath your right foot in a squat position. So right heel is going to drive down onto the block. Reach your hips back and bring your hands to your heart. Full range. Go stand, squat, lift, lower, up, and down. So as you stand, I want you to push your right heel down into your block. And as you squat, we actively pull our hips back and find that heat and the engagement that we built during our warm-up in the lateral lunges. You have 4 more times. Here, go. 4, 3, 2. This one, you keep it low. Pulse the hips a little down, little down. Now I want you to drive down through your right heel, and I want you to push your inner thighs away from each other. Now try to find length through the back of the neck. As you draw the shoulder blades down the back and open up across the collarbones. Low ribs are drawing in, and you're finding neutral through the spine. So the low back is not arched here. Pubic bone draws up, just like in your abdominal work. 8 more, go. 8, 6, go. 4, 3, stay low. Left heel lifts up, left heel lowers down. Lift the left heel and lower down. 2 more times this lift and lower. Now I want you to lift your left heel, hold it. Squeeze your ankles towards each other and then push your inner thighs open. 1 more time, we pulse the hips, go press. Little down, a little down. Yes, it's down. Push down through the right heel and really feel the heat building into the right quadricep. That's the goal here. Yes, you have 16 more. Go 16, 15. See if you can find softness in the face and in the shoulders. 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, stay low, inhale. Exhale, lower your left heel down. Now I want you to step your left foot way up to the left. Quarter turn to your left, keeping your right foot on the block, and then sink your hips low, coming into this upright lunge. So my left knee is stacked over my left ankle, and my right knee is either under my right hip or slightly behind it. Right foot is on the block. Full range, rise all the way up, lower all the way down. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower, let's go faster. Heads up and down, go lift and lower. So I want you to feel free to play with where your block is. You want to have your block far enough back that this doesn't feel uncomfortable on your right knee joint. If you're feeling this in the front of the knee joint, try pushing the block back, see if that helps. If that doesn't help, you can always hinge yourself a little forward here, taking some of the pressure off of the back leg. You're here for 4, 3, 2, we're gonna stay low. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Draw the right hip bone back. Draw the left hip bone back. Press the right hip forward. Take it down for 2. Lift up just halfway. It's inhale down and exhale up. So you'll notice my range of motion is really small. But what I want you to find is that we're not coming all the way up to straight legs this time. It's down more and up less. 3 more, it's down and up. I'm hoping that back right quad is really talking to you here. Yes. Take this one down, hold it. Just like in our squats, we pulse it. Go a little down, drive down through the front left heel. Pull the left hip bone back as you squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Heart lifts up. See if you can sink just a little bit lower. 8 more, go 8, 7, 6. You hold it in 4, 3, 2, stay low, inhale. Exhale, sink lower. Drive down through your left heel and hold and breathe for 4. You're here for 3. Right foot off the block in 2. Step off the block, face me. Switch it, left foot on the block. Amazing work on that right side, everybody. Left heel drives down into the block. Squat position. Full range, let's go. It's up and down, go lift and squat. I don't care what you do with your arms here. I mean, realistically, I don't really ever care what you do with your arms. Do your thing. I've been told by some people that they flip me the bird when I say that. That's valid. That probably releases some of your anger at me right now. As you stand up, push through your left heel. As you squat, actively pull your sitting bones back towards the baseboard of the wall behind you. 4, 3, 2, hold this one low. Pulse it, go, little down, little down, little down. Now notice if you're gripping your left toes here. Let your left toes relax. Push your inner thighs away from each other. And really, really shoot the energy down into the block through the left heel. Little pulse, little pulse. Check in with your abdominals. Check in with your low spine. Make sure it's nice and long. Pulse here for 8, 6, go 3, go 2, stay low, right heel lift, right heel lower, right heel up, and right heel down. Yes, 2 more times, it's lift and lower. Now we're gonna lift it up and hold it. Squeeze your ankle bones in, press your inner thighs out. 1 more time, it's pulse and pulse. Little down, yes, little down. Push your hands together. Lift your heart up towards your thumbs and try to stay really open across the chest. You're here for 16, 15. Breathe. You have 8 more, ready? 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, stay low, inhale. Exhale, right heel lowers down. Step your right foot out wide. Quarter turn to the right, left foot stays on your block. Adjust yourself as you need to come into your lunge position. Front right knee is over my right ankle. Back left knee is either under my hip or here behind. We rise all the way up, lower all the way down. Inhale, you rise. Exhale, you lower. Ready, tempo, go up and down. Lift and lunge. So here's the opportunity to adjust the block as you need. You also, I suppose, could just hop your front foot forward. That's another solution. As you come down, I don't want you to feel any work or discomfort in the front of the left knee joint. So be sure to play with the block alignment to find that you are really working the left quadricep, not the left knee. You have 4 more here, go for 3, 2, stay low, draw the right hip back, squeeze the inner thighs together, and draw the left hip forward. From here, it's 2 count, you lower, and lift up just halfway. Inhale down, and exhale up. Take it down for 2. Take a lift for 2. This is so challenging, oh my gosh. Whoo! 2 more times, go down, and lift. The last one goes down. Now hold it lower than you want to. Yeah, 1 more time, you pulse the hips, go down, up, little down, little up, little down, little up. Push down to the front right heel. Relax your right toes. Pull your right hip back. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. And see if you can sink lower at 16, 15. You are done with the block for a little bit for our last set of thigh work. You're here for 8. You hold in 6. You hold in 4. 3, 2, hold it. Inhale. Exhale, lift your heart and sink to your lowest position. Hold and breathe for 4. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. Step off the block. Ooh, face me. Push your block out of the way. Narrow V with the feet. Heels together, toes a few inches apart. Lift the heels slightly, and then send the knees forward to make this beautiful diamond shape. Squeeze your heels together, inhale. As you exhale, keep your heels squeezing together. Lower down, and come up halfway. It's inhale down, and exhale up. Now as you come up, it's tempting to lean forward. It's tempting to come all the way up to straight legs. If your balance is off today, just shimmy yourself over to a wall here, okay? And take a hand to a wall. Actively pull the heels together the entire time. What you might notice is that this is our only set of thigh work turned out, right? So today's sets, we had 2 thigh works that were parallel and 1 set that's turned out. I always mix in at least 1 of each. And I'm hoping what you're feeling is a lot more work for the inner and outer thighs here. I feel like the midline of my thighs is totally done. 2 more, go down. And lift. Last one, take it down, hold it. Squeeze your heels and push your thighs back. Little press. Little press, so like little butterfly wings, they push and push and push. Heart lifts up. I'm guessing your thighs are pretty fatigued, so you might be leaning forward here. That makes it so much easier. Fight to keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. You're gonna feel a lot more work into your quads. You're here for 8. You have 1 more variation. In 4, 3, hold that press out, drop your hips, go little drop, little drop, little drop. If you want more, you can reach your arms up to the sky. A little drop. You're here for 16, 15. Your final hold for thighs in 12. You're here for 8. Get lower, 6. Get lower, 4, 3, 2. Hold, inhale, squeeze your heels. Exhale, sink even lower. Lift your heart and soften your shoulders. You're here for 4, get lower. Here for 3, get lower. Here for 2, forward fold. Let your legs rotate to a parallel position. And then let yourself just take a nice, gentle forward fold over both legs. Whew. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. So if you are keeping score, keeping track, I should say, we have done core work, we have done arm work, we have done thigh work, we have 1 thing left. Lower yourself all the way down to your mat, and that is seat work. Lay on your back, with your block down at your feet the long way. Right foot is going to come onto the block. Left foot is going to be on the mat, just right next to the right. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze your glutes, push into your heels, and lift your seat to a low bridge hover. Inhale, tap your seat to the mat. Exhale, squeeze and lift. It's inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. Pick it up, go, tap, lift, down, and up. So not dissimilar to the squat series we just did with one foot on the block. I want you to really push your right heel down into your block. This is not going to be the longest seat work series I've ever done. It's going to be intense, I don't want to lie to you, but it's not going to be super long. So really fire up to the right side hamstrings and the right glutes by pushing your right heel down, and imagine dragging the block back towards your pelvis. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold the seat at a hover, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to lift up to your left tippy toes and float your left leg up to a tabletop position. Now square your pelvis off here. Inhale, you tap your left toes down, and exhale, lift them up. You take it, inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. Right side is stable and strong. So as you lower your left leg, feel that little bit of core engagement that keeps your hips from rocking side to side. You have 4 more like that. It's exhale, down, and inhale, lift. 3 more times. I think I switched the breath pattern on you. Just as long as you're breathing, I'm happy. The last one, you take it down. Now hold the lift. You can stay right here. For a little less intensity, you can take a figure 4 with your left leg. For a little bit more intensity, we're going to extend the left leg straight up to the sky. Pulse the hips, little up, little up, little lift, little lift. Pushing down with the right heel. Squaring off the hips. Soften through your face. Soften through your shoulders. And continue to feel your rib cage melting in and down towards your mat. You're here for 8, 6, here for 4, 3, hold that lift. Now we're not going to let our right knee move at all. Inhale. As you exhale, your left leg is going to go out to the left about 6 inches. And then you're going to inhale, so go right back to center. It's exhale, out for 2. Inhale, in for 2. Take it out. Draw it in. Now check in with your right knee as your left leg goes out. Notice, is your right knee going out to the right? I want you to keep it totally still by engaging your outer right glutes to stabilize the knee joint. 2 more, it's out. And in. The last one, take it out. Hold it there. Push down through your right heel, and 1 more time, we pulse and lift. Little lift, little lift. So lots of work here for the outer right glute. Yes, you've got it here for 16, 15. Keep breathing. Lift your left hip just a hair higher. 8, 6, it's 4, 3, 2, hold, inhale. Exhale, take your left leg out just 1 more inch. Lift your right seat up. Push down through your right heel and hold it right here. You're here for 4. Here for 3, you got it. Here for 2, left foot down to the mat. Take your right foot off the block. Slide your block over and anchor your left foot down onto it. So now left foot's on the block and right foot's on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the seat and lift to a low bridge hover. Inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. Tap the seat and lift it up, pick it up. Go, down, up, tap, and lift. Deep breath there. I was like psyching myself out for the second side, you know? As you lift that low hover, just like your squat, drag down through your left heel. Rib cage is drawing in. Your low back stays really long. Let this be about your seat and your hamstrings. Go 4, 3, 2. You're going to hold that low bridge. Inhale. As you exhale, lift up to your right tippy toes and float the right leg up to a tabletop position. Inhale, we tap. Exhale, we lift. Right leg goes tap. Right leg lifts up. Left heel is dragging down into the block. Left seat is squeezing. And we're not letting our pelvis rock from side to side here. So really draw the abdominals in. to keep your hips nice and stable. Imagine dragging the block back towards your pelvis here with that left heel. 4 more times. Exhale, you lower. Inhale, you lift. 3 more times, it's down. And up. 2 more, yes, down. And lift. Last one. We're gonna hold that lift. Now your middle option is right here. You wanna bring this down a notch, figure 4. You wanna bring it up a notch, right leg straight. Pulse your leg, hips up, go little up, little up, little lift, yes. Right leg is straight up to the sky for this first series. Squeeze your right quadricep. You can do this with your leg bent. It's still really challenging. 8 more times. 8. Go 4. 3, 2, hold that up, inhale. Now left knee is not gonna move. Right leg goes out to the right about 6 inches. And then you squeeze it right back into center. 2 counts, take it out for 2. Draw it in for 2. Exhale out. And inhale in. Now use your outer left glute to squeeze and stabilize your left knee. So you're not rocking your left thigh out to the left. Take it up for 2. Squeeze it in for 2. 3 more times, it's out. And in. 2, we're gonna go out. And then now take this one out, hold it there. Push down through your left heel. Lift the seat, go little up, little up, little up. You're almost done with class. We're gonna take our right foot down to the block, so both feet are on the block. And we're gonna finish with a really short 2-leg bridge work exercise. Go 8, hold it here in 6. Your hold is in 4, 3, 2, hold that lift. Take the right leg out just 1 more inch. Squeeze through your left glute and hold. You're here for 4, lift higher. For 3, for 2, bring your right foot down to the block, so both feet are on the block. Squeeze your legs together, so everything is wrapping in. Tap the seat down, lift it up, go, tap, and lift. Little down, little up. As you lift the seat, squeeze your inner thighs together. Really actively feel the engagement through the inner thighs, all the way up through the pelvic floor. 4 more times, go 4. 3, 2, hold the up, squeeze the inner thighs in, hold. Squeeze them in, hold. Inner thighs, squeeze in, hold. Yes, you've got it, in, hold, rib cage draws in. Rib cage softens down. Squeeze it here for 3. Squeeze it here for 2. Now hold the squeeze of the inner thighs. Maybe you float your arms up to the sky. To finish class, you just pulse, pulse, lift, 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 lift. Actively pull the inner thighs together. Draw the pubic bone up to the belly button. And push down through both heels. You're here for 16, 15. Final hold is on deck in 8. In 4, 3, 2, hold, inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your glutes and lift your seat just 1 more inch. Hold and breathe right here. You're here for 4. Seat down in 3. Could you lift it higher? 2. Lower your seat down and hug your knees in to your chest. Amazing, amazing work. Maybe it feels good to rock from side to side. I am on a very squeaky part of my floor, so I'm going to stop rocking. When you feel ready, take your arms out to a cactus or a T-shape inhale. And as you exhale, let your knees fall to the right. Really gentle little supine twist. Maybe you want to bring your right hand on top of your left thigh. Just add a little bit of extra weight. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale yourself back to center. And as you exhale, let the knees fall to the left. Maybe you want to bring your left hand to the top of your right thigh to add a little bit of weight in this twist. Big inhale. And a big exhale. One more time, breathe in. And let it go. Inhale back to center, find a happy baby. Grabbing a hold of the shins, the feet, whatever feels good for you. And just letting your inner thighs open up to the sky here. If it feels good to rock side to side, you are more than welcome to do that. One more big breath in. And let it go. Hug your knees to your chest. And then reach arms and legs away from each other, sliding your block out of the way to find a first morning stretch. Let the rib cage open, let the low back arch, and just really stretch the whole front line of the body. And when you feel ready, soften everything down to the mat. Maybe you bring your arms to rest to your side, and just close your eyes for a moment here. Big breath in, and a big breath out. You are welcome to stay right where you are. I am going to push myself up to seated. That is your class for today. Amazing, amazing, amazing work. That was a really challenging class. I hope that you feel really strong, really accomplished. I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss one single class. Have an amazing day.